What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, I've been looking on Google Maps all morning and I think I may have just found the most juicy North Georgia pond imaginable. I have a couple hours before class and I've pulled up on this little pond, or honestly a small lake. The biggest issue is I just don't know how public it is, so we could be getting the boot very fast. But regardless, we're gonna give it a try. Let's get out there and see if we can make something happen. God, this pond looks good. Oh, would you look at that? A worm, Senko is the first thing that I see. People definitely fish here. Starting off with a trap, chrome rattle trap. This pond's really muddy, so it should stand out. Make a lot of noise too. Oh, did I literally just get bit? Let's throw around the Texas rig a little bit. This pond seems to be very, very shallow unless it gets deeper out there in the middle. Because I've been hitting the bottom a good bit with a rattle trap. Just got a little June bug worm here. We're gonna give this a try. See if we can have any luck. This water is crazy muddy. Look at that, there's another bait up in the tree. People fish here for sure. So many signs of bass fishermen. Oh my gosh, right there. Dash just ate right there. What are the odds of that? Right in front of my face. Oh, right there. Number one, that is a pale fish. This water's so muddy, but that is a healthy looking bass. There we go. Right there in front of that couple. Try not to be too loud. There we go. There we go, out in the middle. Small, but oh, there we go. Right after that last one. Stay hooked. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, this might be a spotted bass. I think it is. It's so pale that it's hard for me to tell, but I think this is a little spot. Just feel the tongue. That's how you can tell. Yep. See, he's got that rough patch there on his tongue. A little bit more distinct lateral line. That, my friends, is a spotted bass. Oh, fish. Oh, no. Okay, good. It was 100% a fish though. He hit it as soon as it hit the water. Figured there had to be some back here in this shallow water with all these logs and junk. All right, boys, little update for you. I am now down here by the dam. I had to skip a lot of that bank because it actually ended up being private. I didn't realize that some of the houses ran right down to the water. So I had to skip a good little bit, some spots that looked like they'd be pretty good for fishing. But I'm on the dam now. I don't think I'm gonna even make it all the way around the pond just because I am running out of time before my class starts. I'm still sitting on 2 fish, looking for another one, hoping for a big one because I feel like there's gonna be some big fish in here. I just gotta keep moving, try to make a bunch of casts, and hopefully I can get lucky and catch a couple more. That's a fish. Yep, off the boat ramp. Whew, finally. I needed to catch a fish. I don't even care that he's small. This is a tiny, tiny spotted bass. Phew. I have not got a fish in the boat in forever. Well, on the bank in forever. See you, buddy. It came literally right off of the boat ramp, just sitting on that concrete, I guess. It's crazy that I've thrown the worm just as much as the trap, and I have got 1 bite on the worm, and he dropped it. You're definitely wanting the moving bait. I don't know. I guess I just gotta find them. It's weird that I've got 2 spotted bass out of here because it's pretty much a pond. I mean, I guess it could be considered a tiny lake, but it's really just a big pond. So it's weird to find a bunch of spotted bass and not largemouth. Oh, that feels better. That fish slammed it. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Choked it. Absolutely choked it. Yes, sir. Right whenever I was saying there was no largemouth. That's what we needed. Look at that bait. Absolutely gone. It's a good largie, too. Easily 2.5 pounds. Well, actually, maybe not quite 2.5, probably about a 2. He's short. Solid fish right by the private ramp. Let's go for a release. Oh, other way. Other way, buddy. God, that was a fat fish. Okay, that's very promising. And that's the kind of thing that makes me think there's big fish in here. Because that was a healthy largemouth. So now we're 2 spotted bass and 2 largemouth. We're tied up on the species. Fish. Yep, it doesn't feel big, but little largie. Yep. God, what a butterball. Get the gut on that thing. Oh, sorry, buddy. You got a leaf in your mouth. Well, it's a largie, so 3 largemouth to 2 spotted bass. Maybe it is a largemouth pond after all. Ooh. Snagged. Just broke off. Well, now that I'm away from those dogs and you can hear me, I just broke off my rattle trap. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Well, boys, I've just came to the realization that I am not going to be able to make it to class on time. If I wanted to make it to class, I would have had to leave like 10 minutes ago. So it looks like now there's no need to rush. I'm already like too late, so I'm not gonna go. So don't use me as an example. I would recommend you go to class, but personally, today I'm gonna be stuck fishing. But since I broke off, I'm about to tie on a chatterbait and see if we can do any good with that. So let's get going with that. That looks pretty good. Let's give it a whirl. Fish, good one on the chatterbait. Come here. Not huge, but God, he slammed it. It's a good spotted bass. Look at that. Slammed the chatterbait. He was pulling too. Number 6. All day I've kind of been thinking to myself that the chatterbait would be good, but I just haven't been throwing it because I've been sticking with that rattle trap. Probably been using the chatterbait for 10 minutes and already got one. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. Well boys, that ended up being pretty decent. Caught 6 fish. One largemouth was pretty good. That last spot I caught was pretty good. And the rest of the fish were fairly fat, just nothing huge. I will definitely be back to this fishing spot in the future. But like I was saying earlier, I already missed class, so now I'm gonna try 2 more fishing spots. I'm not gonna spend near as much time as I spent here. I'll probably only spend 20 to 30 minutes at each spot. Also, I've never been to either of these spots. They're new, just like this one was. But regardless, let's head over to pond number 2. All right, boys, we're at pond number 2. Just a pond I found off the side of the road. It's not very big, so I don't plan on being here for very long. Probably gonna fish it for like 10, 15 minutes if I don't get no action. If they're tearing it up, I'll stay longer. I'm just gonna throw that chatterbait so I can cover water. Same chatterbait I finished off with at the last pond. There's largie. It's a good one. Yeah, this pond is probably juice. That only took like 5 minutes. Nice one. Oh my goodness. Big fish right there. Dude. Scared me. Got him. Got him. Oh. How big is that? Come here. Oh gosh. It's not even big. It's just a solid feisty fish that choked it. I mean, he inhaled it. Wow. This pond is juice. So yeah. Must not get fished very much for these fish to be as fired up as they are. Another one. Oh God. This one's not very big. Look at the red lips on that thing. 3. They're just out there in the middle. Nothing's really sitting by the bank. Well boys, that went absolutely perfect. I said I was gonna fish for like 10 or 15 minutes, and that's what I did, and I literally caught 3 bass. That pond is juice. I'm gonna have to come back here with Connor, take him, put him on some fish. There is a storm coming though. It is starting to look very rainy, so that's why I didn't really fish for any longer. Plus I'm pretty starving and ready to eat lunch. So I'm just gonna stop at that last spot for probably like 10 minutes, just like this one, maybe 15 minutes. The spot I'm about to go to is a public lake. It's the biggest body of water I've hit yet. So let's see if we can make something happen there. All right, boys. Let's see what the water's looking like. Hopefully it's kind of muddy since I'm using this chartreuse color, but we'll see. Ooh. Well, it's definitely the most clear place I've fished today. It's actually very clear. But I got kind of a natural trailer on this, so hopefully it won't be too bright to get a bite. Well, boys, no luck up there on the lake, but this down here below the lake looks so good. I couldn't pass it up, so I'm gonna make a couple casts in there before I call it a day. I don't know if there's any bass in here, but it looks so juicy. And I'm sure there's some kind of fish in here. We'll see if anything comes after the chatterbait. Oh, I just got nailed. Alright, there's fish in here. I'm guessing it was a bass that hit me. I feel like if I take this chatterbait off, I can definitely catch something. This spot looks too good. I gotta give it at least a couple casts with something else. Well, boys, that is what we're working with. Little Googan baits, Rattle and Ned. Not really the ideal rod to be throwing this on, but it's a good lure to catch any little bass or even a big bass. Well, boys, no luck here at the last spot, but I think this is a spot I'll come back to. I feel like if I put my kayak in the lake, I can definitely catch some bass. But overall, I had a pretty good day. I used Google Maps to find 3 new spots, and 2 of them were really good spots. I believe I caught a total of 9 bass. 6 of them were largies, and 3 of them were spotted bass. So I'm happy with the day that I had. If you guys like this video, let me know by dropping a like, comment, and subscribe down below. But other than that, I will see y'all in the next video.